Hello and welcome back to the Obra Dinn. We managed, finally, to figure out who this guy was in the previous video. My guess was pretty good before, I must have missed that his actual arm is not here. Because I thought he was just crushed. But anyway, that leaves us with these two guys, who I've not been able to figure out. If I look at the sketch, okay, because I've been trying to think of how we can identify who these people are, and it's been haunting me. I think we can pretty safely assume that because we have these three, the captain, first mate, second mate, and third mate, that this guy is the fourth mate. Is definitely the fourth mate. Now I've got him as I've got this guy as the fourth mate, but I have absolutely no idea why, and it's not confirmed that. So I'm gonna assume it's wrong, and put this guy as our fourth mate. That makes a lot more sense to me. So we'll stick him as John Davies. There is a way to check that, because we know that this guy was killed by the other dude in the room. So if we assume that he was killed by him, and then because he's got a hat on, I think we could guess that he's potentially the purser, or the steward. Though I think the purser makes a bit more sense. I want to re-listen to this memory just to see if any of them have an accent. I've not really used accents as a way to guess where people are from just yet, but that is potentially another thing to look out for. So I'm gonna leave, we're gonna watch this again, and I'm gonna try and pay attention to how he speaks.
Put me down! Let go!
Easy now, you're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
The dad. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
Of course.
Okay, he didn't sound particularly Scottish, so I'm gonna stick him back as unknown. I just can't think what else he could be. So let's bookmark his memories. Go back to the first one. He was when he was executed. He was there when they pulled the fish aboard. So maybe let's go look at this one and see what he was doing. We're looking for the guy with the hat. We have guessed, yeah, we've put him as the fourth mate. I think I'm happy with that. So we'll go to where the guy got struck by the fish. And from there, we will try and figure out who the guy with the hat is. It's this one, I'm pretty sure.
Clear the deck! Move the boat to stern and throw the bodies over!
Watch your footing!
Howdy there!
solid mailbox.
So I'm wondering, he's probably up here,
What's it,
I
gentlemen?
guess. Yeah, here he is.
It's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
He's always got his pistol in his hand. Who have we said these people are? Because maybe that will give us a idea. We've got the gunner. They're standing near each other, and well, I literally mentioned about 3 seconds ago he's always carrying his pistol. So could this be the gunner's mate? That keeps us with a identifiable uniform, and I guess the best way to check that is to go back to where we were before, because we know someone was stabbed by him. I just can't remember exactly where he is on the sketch. So we have a way to check what we've just tried. If we head up here and go into this room, we say he was knifed by the gunner's mate. Okay, okay, really good progress. Really good progress. I don't know if it's like just me or if those were actually pretty tough, but like I did not see those very easily. That was a lot of half guessing, half trying to find things where I couldn't actually see them. Okay. Okay. This is good news. I want to see who else we're missing.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Okay, so I know I mentioned earlier that I potentially want to listen to how people are speaking as a way to identify them. And although it was certainly not the highest quality of voice acting, I do think that this person sounded like he was from somewhere in particular. So this is the first mate. If we look at the crew, the first mate is from Scotland. So yeah, that's where I would have guessed they were trying to be from. What had me thinking there was, because I thought it was Scottish, I was hoping that I wouldn't know who that was and we could stick him as the purser. I don't think I've heard anyone else sound particularly Scottish. Okay. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I want to look and see who we're missing still that might be sort of identifiable. So I'm gonna have a look at the sketch, find someone missing that we can go look for on the ship, who might not be just shots in the dark. Okay. Okay, I have settled on this guy. Because I've seen him about quite a few places. His shirt is really interesting just because it's a little bit different to what anyone else is wearing. He's got that low cut neckline and the stripes. And if I look at the memories, it says he disappeared in the Doom. So we don't actually have a memory of where he disappeared to. Like, we don't have a memory to watch his final moments, but we do know that we can likely find what happened to him if we look at these memories. So, there's probably a few people here that we can hopefully find. So what I'm going to do is look at backwards so that we don't have to leave and go back too many times. Look at Abigail's memory and try to find some of the missing people that we have here and see what happened to them. Now, he should be fairly easy to find, like I said, because of his shirt. So I'm going to head up to Abigail. Which is out the door. Cool. So let's have a look and see if we can spot him. Him we know. We've said that's the French dude, though we've got actually no idea. Do we know who this is? Oh. Now, these guys are standing really close to each other. This is Alfred Busan. Now, they mentioned that your mate was torn apart by the beast. These, you know, there's nothing other than that that could make me think that this is the Frenchman mate. However, it's the only clue we have about this guy. And because this is the last memory, I'm not sure we're going to see what happened to him in any of the other ones. They're really close to each other, which makes me think that potentially there is that connection. And, you know, we've had him as the Frenchman for so long that it just can't possibly be him at this point. So, how about we try to make this Charles Milner, and because of the conversation that they have when he dies, we could assume that this is potentially the guy who got torn apart that they were talking about. That leaves us with who could this be? I think he is a top man, because when we look at the electrocution guy, he's sitting up there with the rest of them. I don't think he's Lee, so let's put him as Timothy. I think that's 2 new ones that we've not tried. And then I want to look at a few of the other people who disappeared. Nathan Peters. Omid. We can find him because of the turban. I've said he's fallen from the rigging just because it looked like he did, but maybe that wasn't exactly what happened. We've got absolutely no idea about him. We've got that one, We just guessed him. No idea. Okay, so there's a couple people we can look for. We know him. These two are hiding. He's not one of the people who disappeared. Him, I think we've gotten... Yeah, we got that one. I'm pretty sure we've got everything from this memory that we can. At least now. I can't see anyone else. Let me check the tentacles before I say that. Yeah, no, I definitely can't see anyone else. And if I look up there, it doesn't look like anyone's sitting or falling or anything like that. So let's go to the next one. Which is this guy. Okay. Firstly, I'm checking the sides to see if anyone's fallen off or is being pulled off. I can't see anything like that just yet. He's the gunner's mate. This is the Busan. Okay, who are you? Martin. You, we have... We've guessed. We know him. And we know him. Okay, so not too much here. We'll try a different one. Okay, I think I heard someone fall there. I heard someone falling. Aha. Okay. So he has definitely fallen. I put him as fallen from the rigging, so could this potentially just be someone else? Oh, how about we say fell overboard? Maybe his name's not right. He's definitely a top man. Who else could he be? No, I'm gonna keep him. Maybe one of the other ones is wrong. Always a possibility. We'll have a look around just to see if anyone else has gone over. I don't think I can get up there. Or maybe if I change this to drowned? Drowned? We'll keep it as overboard. No one in that tentacle. I think only one person died in this. This is who we're looking at currently. And we know him already. Did we ever say who this was? Yeah, we did. Okay. So this is not where we want to be. We know him. And we know him. Damn. So which part are we on currently? We're in part 6. The rest of them died down on the by where all the cannons are. So I don't know how anyone could have disappeared that way. But I guess maybe I'm missing something. Actually, I think we might be able to look at the front of the boat. And I don't think I've ever done that from down there. So let's try. Yeah, let's head down. If I check here, we're on part 5, so part 4 are these two guys. Big explosion. I can't think that I actually walked around too much, so it is possible that I'm missing something. I don't think I can get up the stairs from here. I need to be further this way. Do we know who this is? Yes. He looks like he's cowering. Which, I mean, you can't necessarily blame him. These guys we know. Well, yeah, we know these guys. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I can't see anyone other than in this room. So I think potentially that's where I'm missing stuff. I don't know how much I explored when we first saw these. I didn't realize how much we had to look around. Ugh, the sickening crunch. Okay, this has not changed much at all. Because it was only like a couple seconds before the other two. And it's not letting me move to any other areas really either. Yeah, these guys are doing pretty much the same thing. I think this is who we're looking at. We've said he's exploded. This guy's probably a... Well, actually, let's have a look at what the rest of these guys are. If I were to guess, I'd say most of these would be midshipmen, but maybe that's not necessarily true. C. I've said he's top. I've said he's top. What are you? C. Okay, so maybe this is a seaman. We just don't know exactly what happened. Let's go to the artist. Maybe that'll let us get up the stairs, because he's a bit closer to the front. He is over here. Not a great way to go. We know him. Okay, yeah, this lets me go up. Omid, who you've said fell overboard. We don't know his name or what happened to him, certainly not from here. And I think this is our last guy. So we'll try this one as our last effort.
Let me on.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't!
Okay. Well, I remember this now. We've not been here in a minute. So here, it looks like we have some of our other disappearances. If I look here, we don't know who he is. Do we know who this is? Nope. Okay. So, these three all left in this little boat. Whether they survived or not, I have absolutely no idea. So I'm gonna go back to the artist and see if I can maybe make out the boat from over the side. That's this one. So let's go up. I want to see if I can spot the little boat. I think it's obviously been some time since they left, because they've only just found the body. And I don't see that little boat anywhere. Too dark. Even this side, I've got no idea. So, just as a way to check, we could say they were alive, but there's no way of saying that. There's no way of knowing where they went. At least, I don't think so. There's no escaped, which I thought might be an option. Yeah, I don't see a way to describe what happened to them without knowing where they went. Huh. Okay. Well, we have made some pretty good progress today. We figured out those 3, which is nice, and then we made a couple changes to what we thought. I think if we find one more person who we can sort of identify and say what happened to them, we'd be able to check those previous 2, because that'll be our third person. Yeah, we'll do that next time. I will have a look at where we are missing the most people, because that's probably where we can get the most information. If I were to guess, it would be Unholy Captives, where we go next. We've got 1, 2... Okay, only 2, but that might give us more information about some of the other people. Or even the calling. Maybe it's the calling. The calling is where I want to go. Yeah, there's a lot of people missing from here. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll go to the calling next. Thank you for watching. I will see you then.
Reappeared.